What's the latest?
Nate White just dropped with potential trade details. There's a mixed reaction on social.
Yeah, he just went on Top Takes Daily to talk about it. I mean, I got it all queued up if you want to check it out.
All right, let's do it.
So basically what I'm hearing right now is that Athellah Akpan is considering offering MP in 3 first-round picks in exchange for Shep Owens. But, I mean, the organization is obviously, this like internal debate about whether the price is actually too high, but this is what it's looking like to actually get the deal done.
Thank you. It's about time. Bring Shep home.
You're wrong, Perk. They'd be giving up a huge haul for a player they could have drafted just a few months ago. If I'm team president, Phil Boyer, I don't see how I can sign off on this. Are those picks all unprotected?
Well, obviously it sounds a little ridiculous, right? But
Okay, I'm confused. Because what is this part about Phil overruling Athellah?
Well, apparently Shep was Othella's guy before.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. Because it always seems so personal to him. Like well beyond some sort of clash with Freddie.
Well, it's both. Look, I did some digging, and Phil hiring Freddie just kind of pushed him over the edge. Like, he wasn't your biggest fan, but once Freddie was hired, he was convinced that you were part of some plot to overthrow him.
Bro, this is insane, man.
Nah, it's kind of just Othella.
So what do we do now?
Do we have to do anything? I mean, that trade is literally crazy. Phil would never sign off on that. I mean, would he?
I don't know.
Seriously?
Look, it's hard to get a read, man.
Athellah has been using Nate to leak his agenda to the press.
Right.
So it's time we do the same thing.
And you've already done all the heavy lifting.
Yeah.
I mean, all the fans are on your side. The narrative of Athellah having outdated methods has already been established. I mean,
right.
All we really have to do is tell your side of the story in full. It's time to chop his head off.
Wow, you just can't help yourself with
Well,
that.
how am I the...
And to the surprise of some league observers, a number of rookies are already making huge contributions, Grant.
And it's so much fun to see these young players stepping up, getting thrown right into the fire, and for good reason. When you have 2 or 3 stars eating up your salary cap, you need the guys on rookie contracts to perform, and they are.
And the Oklahoma City starting 5. They've got Alexei Pokashevsky, Josh Giddey out there with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Then there's Holmgren, and it's MP in at the small forward position. Now here's Porter, and they call an illegal screen here.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Gotta hold firm or you're gonna get a call.
Here's MP. Let's go with a 3. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
MP's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. Pass to Martin. Gilgeous-Alexander against Porter. Back to Martin. There's the triple. They get it again. Here's Fernando. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
No debate there. He got hammered.
No good on that one. Well, last season for the Thunderbird, their top 8 guys by playing time, all 23 and under.
You get experience for those guys, and there's really nothing that replicates game time, game action, game decisions. These guys all exposed to it last year, BA. Let's see what kind of strides they're making this season.
Now here's Smith. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Porter against MP. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Thunder.
Oklahoma City ball.
The Thunder have gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Beyond the arc. That shot missing. And Houston will come the other way. Their first chance this season playing the Thunder.
And in a series of the have-nots last year, they came out on the losing end. Really looking for some improvement here.
It's good on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
MP against Martin. From deep, MP sends it home from three-point land. MP's got 9 points.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Porter, the pass to Martin. Now here's Green. 27 points his last game. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
Yeah, everybody saw that one. That was pretty blatant there.
Oklahoma City has gone 3 for 5 from deep so far in this matchup. Fires the three. Oh, the Thunder, another three.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Outside, Green. Back to Porter. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Here's Fernando. And he goes in for the dunk.
And this is something he does all too well. Great position for the putback there.
And I like how he doesn't think twice about passing it out. Just going right for the slam.
Oh, his competitiveness right now is why the teammates love him.
The Rockets trail. Outside, Green. Pass to Porter. Takes a three. Nice start for him. Sinking his first shot.
And keeping everyone involved early. Now, that typically pays dividends.
Yeah, and he's so from there, but when he's hitting from deep, it's a big confidence builder.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. Well, Houston's shooting the ball at 46% from the floor.
Well, after he was jettisoned by the Cavaliers, Kevin Porter Jr. getting a second chance here with the Rockets, and they've put the ball in his hands and believe in him.
Taking a look at the Thunder. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is out there with MP. Then there's Aleksej Pokusevski. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Williams in at the three. A nice shot by MP.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Now here's Green. Taking command on offense when they need him. Putting up 21 a game. Fernando. Blocked.
And Poku really outsmarting the opposition that time defensively in the right spot.
And here's MP from outside. Oh, the Thunder, another three. And Kevin Porter with an opportunity in Houston now to learn from his past mistakes.
Well, B.A., controlling his turnovers. Now, still a work in progress, but all these early reps will serve him well long term.
Martin, he's checked in for the Rockets. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. And it's Green missing.
Man, I thought he was making that in so close. That's some aggressive defense.
MP outside. Three-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. MP's got 9 points now in the quarter.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Well, all night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the deadliest drivers in the league. Coach Nick Nurse of the Raptors said, quote, his first step is unbelievable. It's hard for anybody to keep him in front of him, and once he blows by you, he can slow down, he can sidestep. He's got a lot of things going. Brian?
Well, it's fun to watch, Allie. Thanks for that. Now here's MP. A 21-point lead, the biggest in the game.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And the Rockets call time here. Brent at the center position, it does feel like we're seeing a reemergence of the big man, the traditional five.
Yeah, B.A., I think it comes down to whether or not you have one or not. I mean, there are teams that just don't have the bruising big that can go down into the post and dominate possessions to slow things down and get to the paint. Other teams are electing to want to play faster and with more skill. So it comes down to how a team wants to set their roster up as to whether or not the traditional five is part of your action.
And how about that replay? Man, you got to appreciate the hustle on defense.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
Now here's MP. Last game out, he had 40. Fires the three. And again, Oklahoma City with a triple.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Martin outside. Pass to Green. Outside Porter. Here's Fernando. And another miss by Houston.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Well, the other team is scorching hot, and they come down on this end and can't find a way to get the embers going.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Yeah, the other team a bit concerned here. They're trailing, and the lead seems to be growing.
Now here's Martin. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by MP. All right, the Rockets making a switch here. Garuba's checked in. Baisley, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Giddey comes in for Williams. Five on the clock. And here's Porter outside. And another miss by Houston.
Hey, sometimes you miss even under the best of circumstances.
A minute 31 left in the second quarter. A deep three from MP. Can't get it to go. 9 for 13 shooting in this one. Houston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Pass to Green. Here's Garuba. Outside Porter. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. Offensive rebound. Garuba, no good.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
Green against MP. There's the three. Garuba with a rebound. All by himself. It's stolen by MP. Inside. Baisley, good. Baisley's gotten his third basket of the night.
Well, not allowing that contact to trip him up, Baisley made a very athletic finish there.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
To win the drought. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. And following this game, they hit the road to challenge the Pelicans at Smoothie King Center in New Orleans. That'll wrap up this short 2-game road trip. MP outside. And the three off target. And through one half, it hasn't even been close. Thunder out in front, running away with it. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in a moment.
Thunder, 47. Your Rockets, Houston City.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And the Rockets shooting a low 30% from the floor.
And guys, what I like about the Rockets, they have stockpiled talent. I know they're young, but they focused on getting as many pieces as they can.
Porter Jr. and Green are the backcourt set. Smith out there with Bruno Fernando. And it's Martin in at the three. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Stephen Silas. Now here's MP. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Outside, Green. Pass to Martin. Here's Fernando. Currently averaging 5 points a game. And it's rejected. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. And here's MP from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And Houston will come the other way. So what do you think the most important thing for young teams like the Rockets?
Well, B.A., it comes down to playing time. I mean, Houston has done a great job of playing their kids. But let me tell you guys, nothing substitutes for game time in the NBA. Learning by playing. That's what it's all about.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
You're toasting the defense and getting in close. They'll take possessions like that one all day. and he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Here's Pokuševski. Good, and the assist goes to MP.
And some more promise from Poku.
Just over a minute and a half played in the third. To the paint. Here's Fernando. Oh, a big finish with a one-handed jam.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. MP shot is off.
This is a rough stretch right here for him offensively. Seems to be rushing shots.
Boy, you look at Jalen Green. All the tools to be a star.
It may take some time. Now, growing up, he was old.
Substitution on the court. At the line for Houston, Josh Christopher. One shot.
Staring at this deficit, they're trying to be more aggressive and get themselves to the line.
Oklahoma City has gone 4 of 9 from beyond the arc since the break. MP, the pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. And here's MP from outside. Smith with the rebound. With 2 seconds left. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Second personal.
He's off on the first.
At the line for your Rockets.
And he ends up missing both free throws. And so it's Oklahoma City holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with...
H-Town, welcome.
Thunder making a switch here.
At the line.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
All game long, they've just done a great job of keeping the pressure on the defense and penetrating with the pass. They've gotten everything inside, and they've converted there.
Taking a look at Oklahoma City. Darius Baisley is out there with Mike Muscala. Then it's MP, and it's man in at the 1.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Thunder.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
Man, this is a nice victory for them. It's win number 14 of the year.
And against a familiar opponent, it's nice to establish a psychological advantage with a win in the first game.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for MP.
That's amazing defense from him. Seemed to know exactly when to pounce on the passing lanes and predictive steals.
Back to man. Pass to Muscala. MP outside. Rockets with a rebound. Now Washington. Here's Christopher. Back to Washington. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. This one wasn't even close. The hometown crowd was waiting for a miracle that never came.
Yeah, and this team was consistent throughout. They met every challenge, and they earned this dub.
And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Alongside Brent Barry, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson with our entire 2K crew thanking you for watching. We'll see you next time.
congratulations on the win. But how do you make it look so easy at such a young age?
Thanks, Nate. I mean, it's definitely not easy. You know, I try to bring that intensity and that aggression on a nightly basis. You know, I'm not always going to shoot like I did tonight, but I can definitely bring that energy and let the chips fall where they may.
Wait. But hold up. You was on fire tonight, dropping threes from the suburbs. Come on now. Give us a little more than this, oh, shucks, routine, man.
Nate, man, you're killing me, man. You know, I appreciate it. You know, I try to get in the gym 3 times a day to get some shots up. Mm-hmm. You know, I've been working on my outside shot nonstop, on my form and, you know, my fundamentals overall. You know, things is just, I guess, starting to click, you know?
Mm-hmm. It sure looks like it. Congrats, man.
Thanks, man.
So, how you feeling, big guy? You nervous?
I wouldn't say nervous, but, you know, I don't do stuff like this normally, so I am kind of.
Okay, well, we're doing this on speakerphone, so if you need any help, we'll be jotting down some answers on our phones so we can show you.
More like suggestions. It's most important for you to handle this in a way that feels comfortable for you.
Mila, you know, I really appreciate your support, you know.
Yeah.
I know, you know, battling it out in the press isn't how you want to go about it. But...
As soon as you made a decision, I was on board. I trust you.
Hey, I really hate to interrupt
I'm
this
here for you
tender,
always.
touching moment, but Nate is waiting on line 1 right now.
How long has he been on hold?
20 minutes. What? But I just wanted to make him squirm a little bit.
Look, we're giving him a huge scoop. He can wait all day long if he has.
You guys are so devious. You know that?
It comes with the package. But look, focus up, man. You ready to do this?
Yeah. Let's do it.
All right. Hey, Nate, I'm here with MP.
Great. For a minute, I thought you forgot about me, but MP, how you doing, man?
I'm great, man. I'm looking forward to setting the record straight.
Anonymously.
Yes, of course. And as far as readers are concerned, this is coming from a source familiar with the organization's thinking. Is that what we're talking about?
Perfect.
Okay, good. Okay, let's see. MP, so why don't you start with telling me about Othello's relationship with Freddie Novak?
Okay, so I haven't really seen them interact with each other much, but from what I understand, Othello is convinced that Freddie is angling for his job.
Wait. So it's not just about the PR initiatives?
Nah, man, I'm told it goes way beyond that, you know? Again, you'd have to double check all this, but apparently Othello is paranoid about Freddie's relationship with Phil Boyer. And ever since Freddie was hired to help smooth things over between me and the fans, Othello has been telling people that he thinks he's on his way out.
Let me ask you this.
Mm-hmm.
So has the paranoia showed up in other aspects of Othello's work that you're aware of?
Yeah, well, first of all, he rejects everything he thinks can even remotely connect him to Freddie. Like, Freddie's a big analytics guy when it comes to the marketing segmentation and that sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
And even though
this is some pretty explosive stuff, man. But while we're at it, is there anything else I should know about?
Yeah, at the end of the day, man, Othello Akpem is a good man who just lost his way. You know, he's worried about his job security. That's why he's making decisions that will cripple the franchise.